The following broadcast of Mishicot High School Girls Tournament Basketball on WOMT and WOMTradio.com is brought to you by Bank First, Keppel Electric, Mishicot Main Street Auto, Lakeshore Dental, by Autumn Ridge Golf Course, and Dan Biddle Plumbing. Starting lineups for the Howard Grove Tigers, 17-2 in the Big East North, 21-3 overall. They shared the title with Mishicot. Number 2, Riley Yonke, a 5'5 senior one guard. Number 4, Kenzie Holsworth, a 5'8 junior. A third guard is number 12, Zayla Miller, a 5'5 senior. Your wing players are number 10, Leah Parnitsky, a 5'9 junior. And number 32, Maddie Neer, a 5'10 junior. Head coach of Howard's Grove, Heidi Georgiev, assisted by Carissa Gallenberger and Tom Hansen. Now for the Mishicot Indians, 17-2 in the Big East North. They shared the title with Howard's Grove, 21-3 overall. Starting at guard, number 21, Abby Garceau, a junior. A second guard, the point guard, number 23, Callie Krieger, a junior. They'll start three wings. Number 31, Kylie Schmidt, a junior. Number 4, Desiree Kleiman, a junior. And number 22, Dakota Krieser, a senior. Head coach of Mishicot, Mr. Mike Garceau, assisted by Connor DuBois, Kelsey Wilford, and Val Rosenau. So those are your starting lineups for the ball game tonight. And Howard's Grove, they are the higher-seeded team, so they're going to be in their home white uniforms with the blue lettering, numerals trimmed in gold. Mishicot in their black uniforms with the orange lettering, numerals, and trim. And the colors of the game are brought to you by Bill's Auto Sales on Calumet Avenue, Manitowoc. No matter what color, make, or model, or pre-owned car that you are looking for, or truck, call the folks at Bill's Auto Sales. Tell them what you're looking for, and they'll find you a ride you'll be proud to own. Bill's Auto Sales of Manitowoc. Three-man officiating crew here tonight, a familiar one. Mr. Jerry Halverson, Mr. Brett McCarville, and Mr. Eric Van Hall, all from Manitowoc County. And we're just about ready to get this bad boy underway. And again, the winner of this one is on to Hartford Union at 4 Saturday afternoon, where they will get either Racine Lutheran or Brookfield Academy. And now the Tigers and Indians have taken the floor. And there's not a seat to be had here. Not a one. Mishicot is going to go, left to right across your radio. As it will be Kylie Schmidt jumping center circle with Maddie Nieder for Howard's Grove. And Eric Van Hall is going to throw the ball up in the air. And this game is underway. Tip one by Maddie Nieder, but looking to chase it down. And getting his own Kinsey Holsworth. Holsworth tops the circle, and Mishicot's going to go man-to-man. Deep far wing with it is Zayla Miller. Miller now to the far corner. Miller swings, top of the circle, chucks a three. That's off the heel. That'll be the rebound chased down by Maddie Nieder in the near corner. Now to swing deep near wing to deep far wing to Mackenzie Holsworth. Holsworth now will swing top of the circle. Swing deep near wing for an open Zayla Miller. Three good, and a reload, and a three for the Grove.
Gotta get to the rebound. You let somebody reload on an offensive rebound, get easy out of it.
Howard's Grove 3, Mishicot nothing. 35 seconds in, and Kylie Schmidt quickly going near elbow. Dakota Krieser kick bar blocking. Right up into the left hand is Kylie Schmidt. Nicely done. It is Howard's Grove 3, Mishicot 2. 45 seconds gone by. Mackenzie Holsworth for Howard's Grove. Heading deep near wing. Down to the near corner, Mackenzie Holsworth. Deep near wing, Riley Reichwald. Reichwald with the kick bar corner, Zayla Miller. Miller top of the circle. Swing to deep near wing, Mackenzie Holsworth. Holsworth for Howard's Grove. Going deep far wing, Zayla Miller. Top of the circle, Maddie Nieder. Deep far wing, Riley Reichwald. Reichwald dribbling out of the near elbow. Looking near corner, Kinsey Holsworth going near baseline to the far corner. And the ball knocked away. Almost stolen to the far corner to Kinsey Holsworth. Chucks a three off the heel. Battle for the rebound loose and picked out of there by Riley Reichwald. Reichwald to the far corner. Bouncing deep far wing, Kinsey Holsworth. Howard's Grove 3, Mishicot 2, a minute and a half gone by. Deep near wing, here is Zayla Miller for Howard's Grove. Deep far wing for a long three, good. We got blocked off. Good to see who shot that one. Sorry. Howard's Grove 6, Mishicot 2, a minute and 45 gone by.
Slow defensive rebounds that hurt the Indians there.
All right, deep far wing, Abby Garceau now for Mishicot. Top of the circle, Kylie Schmidt. Schmidt will go to the deep far wing, or deep near wing. Top of the circle, Kylie Schmidt. Swing deep far wing, Abby Garceau. Out of the top of the circle, Kylie Schmidt for Mishicot. Out of the deep near wing, here's Desiree Kleiman. Top of the circle, Kylie Schmidt. Deep far corner, Abby Garceau. Garceau will go timeline, Kylie Schmidt, far corner. Abby Garceau threw it away in the backcourt, and Desiree Kleiman's got to secure it. And right now, John, Mishicot seems a little bit tight. It's kind of odd, but they are.
And Mackenzie Holsworth very aware of Abby Garceau against that zone defense. She did not let Mackenzie get any room to shoot the ball that time.
Here's Ayla Miller now. She'll bring it to the top of the circle. Swing deep far wing, Kenzie Holsworth into the paint, hangs off the window, and battle for the rebound, got it secured and out of bounds. It's going to go on Maddie Neer under the baseline of the Howards Grove goal. It's going to be Mishicot ball. 15:33 left first half. Howards Grove 6, Mishicot 2. Here's Callie Krieger bringing up for Mishicot. Cross court up the far side to Abby Garceau, and they break the pressure. And they'll skip the timeline now to Callie Krieger. Callie lost it. Going to be picked up there by Leah Parnitsky. Getting it to Kenzie Holsworth here. Blocked to Riley Reichwald. She gets whacked by Abby Garceau on her way to the basket. And that'll be her first, by the way, first team on Mishicot.
Excuse me, Brian. A couple of turnovers early against Howards Grove's pressure by Mishicot. They need to be better with the basketball in the full court.
And to the free throw line is Riley Reichwald, number 22, to shoot 2 for Howards Grove. And her first in the air, good. Yeah, Mishicot has been very tight early, not getting the rebounds and coughing the ball up. Howards Grove 7, Mishicot 2, 15-19 left first half. Second for Reichwald is good, and Howards Grove up 8-2 on Mishicot. And full court man-to-man pressure by the Grove. Desiree Kleiman, far side, Abby Garceau, back to Desiree Kleiman. Up the near side, Callie Krieger, back to Desiree Kleiman. The far side to Abby Garceau, quickly Kylie Schmidt. Far block going to the rack, laid it up too hard. Rebound Desiree Kleiman, deep near wing for Mishicot. Desiree looking, top of the circle, Kylie Schmidt, the deep far wing with the ball. Now to the far baseline, cut off. Deep far wing, Abby Garceau, or Callie Krieger, I beg your pardon. Far baseline, Kylie Schmidt driving. Kick down low, Dakota Freezer, 8-footer off the heel. Rebound Desiree Kleiman, lost the ball. Scrum, still battle for. Scrum to the near sideline, still battle, picked up Callie Krieger. Between the rings now, she got it down to the deep far wing. Now top of the circle, Abby Garceau, deep near wing, Kylie Schmidt. Near corner for a Desiree Kleiman three. Good for Desiree Kleiman. Howards Grove 8, Mishicot 5, 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Kenzie Holsworth now for Howards Grove. Mishicot in a man-to-man. Here's Holsworth, deep near wing, Leah Parnitsky, or beg your pardon, Zayla Miller. Miller now top of the circle for a Riley Reichwald three off the heel, and the rebound to Kylie Schmidt. Howards Grove 8, Mishicot 5, 14-10 left first half. Here's Kylie Schmidt left to right across the radio for Mishicot. Now deep far wing Desiree Kleiman. Kleiman far baseline cut off. Deep far wing Dakota Krieger. Skip the deep near wing now Callie Krieger. Krieger for Mishicot. We'll go deep near wing to Desiree Kleiman. Deep near wing Abby Garceau. Deep far wing Kylie Schmidt for Mishicot. Now dribbling Kylie to the top of the circle. Deep near wing Abby Garceau. Garceau dribbling. Deep near wing Dakota Krieger. Krieger into the paint. Desiree Kleiman drop step, laid it up into left-handed. Or that's Kylie Schmidt, I beg your pardon.
Nice job against the man-to-man defense that time.
Quickly, here's Maddie Neer going coast to coast. And it's not out of her hand by Dakota Krieger. And Dakota to bring it up now to Abby Garceau. Howards Grove 8, Mishicot 7, 13-20 left first half. Abby going deep far wing, Kylie Schmidt. Schmidt against the Grove man-to-man. Into the paint, Desiree Kleiman double-teamed. Top of the circle, Callie Krieger, deep near wing, Abby Garceau. Now between the rings for a Kylie Schmidt. Three! Ring it up! Mishicot on an 8-0 run, leading Howards Grove 10-8. 13 minutes to go first half. Here's Kenzie Holsworth now for Howards Grove. Deep far wing for a deep three. Zayla Miller rolls it off in the rebound to Kylie Schmidt for Mishicot. Kylie on the move, left right across the radio now to the deep near wing to the top of the circle. Kylie looking for a little bit of help. Looking, deep far wing, Desiree Kleiman, far baseline, and an offensive foul. It's a good ball. I mean, you can't put your arm out there and whack the defender on the deck.
Oh, very good ball.
Can't do that. But it'll be your first, second team in the Mishicot turnovers. Carly Ayat is in. Dakota Krieger out for Mishicot. 12:38 left first half. Mishicot 10, Howards Grove 8. Here's Kenzie Holsworth for Howards Grove. Deep far wing Zayla Miller. Miller against the Mishicot man-to-man, top of the circle, Riley Reichwald, far elbow. Now into the paint, Kinsey Holsworth, top of the circle, step back three off the heel, and the rebound to Kylie Schmidt for Mishicot. Leading Howard's Grove in 8, 12-18 left first half. Kylie, top of the circle, far elbow, far wing Abby Garceau. Top of the circle, Carly Ayatt, deep near wing Desiree Kleiman. Kleiman near corner, Callie Krieger. Top of the circle, Kylie Schmidt makes the three into the paint, going to the rack and one! Great ball fake, John, by Kylie, and then she went to the goal and drew the contact.
Howard's Grove was late getting over with the help because of that, or the reason for that is that the drive came from the top of the elbow. 3-point play opportunity here.
And the foul on whom? It's going to go on Zayla Miller, her first team. And now Kylie Schmidt looking to complete a 3-point play in her free throw. Rolls in. Mishicot on an 11-0 run. Leading Howard's Grove, 13-8, 12 minutes left first half. Here's Kenzie Holsworth now against the Mishicot man-to-man, right to left across the radio for Howard's Grove. Keep your wing, Lita Parnitsky. Near corner, Kenzie Holsworth. Keep your wing, Lita Parnitsky. Top of the circle, Maddie Koenig. Deep far wing will go to Riley Yonke. Now top of the circle, Lita Parnitsky for Howard's Grove. Keep your wing, Kenzie Holsworth. Checked by Kylie Schmidt. Dribbling near wing, near baseline, now to the rack. Hangs, lays it up too hard. Rebound secured by Riley Yonke. Into the paint to Kenzie Holsworth. Top of the circle for Lita Parnitsky. Three, rolls it off in the rebound to Kylie Schmidt. For Mishicot, leading Howard's Grove, 13-8, 11-22 left first half. Here's Kylie Schmidt now to the deep near wing, Carly Ayatt. Top of the circle, Abby Garceau, deep far wing, Kylie Schmidt. Far corner, Callie Krieger. Krieger, top of the circle, Desiree Kleiman. Top of the circle, Kylie Schmidt. Schmidt, backdoor cut near block, Callie Krieger lays it up and got it. It is Mishicot 15, Howard's Grove 8. 11 minutes left first half of the run now. 13-0 for Mishicot.
It's playing with a lot of confidence at the offensive end of the floor right now.
Here's Maddie Koenig, far corner for Howard's Grove. Deep far wing, top of the circle, Leah Parnitsky. Deep near wing, Kenzie Holsworth. Top of the circle, Leah Parnitsky for Howard's Grove. Near elbow, near wing to the rack. Laid it up left-handed. No. Battle for the rebound. Loose. Secured by Callie Krieger. Double team. Got it up to Desiree Kleiman. Up will come to Carly Ayatt. Ayatt on the move. Carly now to the deep near wing. To Desiree Kleiman. Into the circle. Into the paint. Lays it up and runs. No foul. No foul, but the layup good. Timeout, Howard's Grove. And Mishicot on a 15-0 run forces a Tiger timeout. Will take one with them. 10:27 to play first half. Your score. Howard's Grove trailing Mishicot. Mishicot 17, Howard's Grove 8 timeout. This is Mishicot Indian Girls Tournament Basketball on 1240 WOMT, WOMTradio.com.
WOMT recently announced and published information about a Valders High School senior Nate Griepentrog signing a national letter of intent to run cross-country and track at Milwaukee.
It's going to be a really great experience, and I can't wait.
Music is the Cure held its 7th annual fundraising event at City Limits to help area families dealing with cancer. Chad Hirth is the spokesman.
The support that I've got from this community to see and make some kind of impact that means more to me than anything.
WOMT and CHaferNews.com.
Off the 30-second timeout for Howard's Grove. There's Kenzie Holsworth. Right to left across the radio, Mishicot man-to-man. Top of the circle, Liam Parnitsky. Parnitsky now to the near wing. Open 15-footer short. Rebound, Carly Ayatt will save Callie Krieger. Here's Callie to bring it up chest high, left hand to the right hand. Dribble left to right across the radio. Callie, deep near wing, Desiree Kleiman. Now, top of the circle swing, far corner to Callie Krieger. Top of the circle, Carly Ayatt for Mishicot. Deep near wing to Kylie Schmidt, far baseline for a 15-footer off the heel by Callie Krieger. Rebound to Kenzie Holsworth. Holsworth on the move. Holsworth out of the top of the circle, far elbow, kick deep far wing. Top of the circle for Maddie Koenig, three off the heel, long rebound. Carly Ayatt had it, lost it timeline to Riley Yonke. Here's Yonke, deep far wing, Kenzie Holsworth. Holsworth between the rings, checked by Kylie Schmidt and the Mishicot man. Deep far wing, Maddie Neer. Neer dribbling into the circle. Here, kick to your corner for an open Riley Yonke, three good, and the string stops at 15-0.
Gotta get out on her quick.
Yeah.
They didn't have a wide open shot.
Mishicot 17, Howard's Grove 11, 9:15 left first half. Callie Krieger double teamed at the timeline far side. Got it to Desiree Kleiman, kick near corner. To Callie Krieger, cut off. Into the paint to Kylie Schmidt. Laid it up and one. Jerry Halverson with the call, and Kylie Schmidt, John, is playing terrific here in the first half.
Confidence she has as compared to the last time these teams played in tournament play is second to none, Brian. She's taking the ball to the rim with confidence and aggressively right here.
Dakota Creaser back in, Carly Ayatt out, Callie Krieger out, and Allie McCardle in for Mishicot. Foul on number 40, that is Maddie Koenig. That'll be her second team, and the free throw for Kylie Schmidt front rimmed it. And a battle for the rebound, knocked out of bounds on the near side of the baseline. It will belong to Mishicot. With 9:05 to play first half, Mishicot 19, Howards Grove 11.
Got a couple of scores. Kewaskum 10, Sheboygan Falls 3. 10 minutes to go in the first half.
And now we got a conversation here. They may change this call.
And Racine Lutheran 8, Brookfield Academy 7. 8:48 left first half.
And now they're going to go to the scoring table. They may change this call. We'll see.
Why would they need to go to the scoring table?
You never know.
They're talking about
the number. What are they talking about then? Whatever it is, they got it straightened out, and Mishicot's going to keep the ball. Here's Callie Krieger. Here's far side, near side of the baseline to Desiree Kleiman, deep near wing. Swing to the deep far wing to Kylie Schmidt. Kylie top of the circle. Deep far wing Desiree Kleiman makes the three into the circle. Deep near wing Dakota Creaser kicked down low and too far and out of bounds. And that just was not a good pass by Dakota Creaser. Had her open and just Dakota saying, hey, got to calm down, calm down. Mishicot 19, Howards Grove 11, 8:50 left, first half. Kinsey Hallsworth for Howards Grove, Mishicot man-to-man. Deep far wing Zayla Miller. Miller top of the circle, Kinsey Hallsworth. Deep in the wing, Leah Parnitsky. Near corner, Maddie Koenig. Deep in the wing to Leah Parnitsky. Deep far wing, Riley Yonke. Swing far baseline, Kinsey Hallsworth. Going to the rack, laid it up short. Got her own rebound. Into the paint to Maddie Koenig. Near wing for Leah Parnitsky. 18-footer good, making a reload and another basket.
That's 8 points on reloads right now for Howards Grove in this game. 2 threes and a 2. Mishicot's got to rebound the ball.
Mishicot 19, Howards Grove 13, 8:18 left first half. And here comes Callie Krieger quickly weaving in and out of traffic. Kick bar wing for Dakota Creaser, 18-footer. Nope. Rebound, back up again. Kylie Schmidt again. It is Mishicot 21 and Howards Grove 13, 8 minutes left first half. All right, here's Kinsey Hallsworth for Howards Grove. Deep far wing to Zayla Miller. Mishicot man-to-man. Deep far wing, Kinsey Hallsworth. Hallsworth, deep near wing, Leah Parnitsky. Parnitsky, near corner, Maddie Koenig. They're going to sag off her. Deep near wing, Leah Parnitsky. Deep far wing out of deep far wing to Mackenzie Hallsworth. Deep far wing for a Riley Yonke. 3, no. And the rebound secured by Kylie Schmidt for Mishicot. Leading Howards Grove 21-13. 7:33 left first half. Here's Kylie. Deep near wing, Callie Krieger. Howards Grove man-to-man. Callie, they switch her on a ball screen to the deep near wing. Deep near wing will come Kylie Schmidt. Top of the circle, Desiree Kleiman chucks a 3, and that's off. Battle for the rebound, Dakota Creaser put it on the deck wide. If she goes straight up, John, she's got a layup, and she put it on the deck and lost it. Ooh, Maddie Neer now in for Leah Parnitsky for Howards Grove with 7:16 to play in the first half. It is Mishicot 21, Howards Grove 13. All right. Here's Kinsey Hallsworth for Howards Grove, right to left across the radio against Mishicot man-to-man. Deep far wing, Zayla Miller. Top of the circle, Kinsey Hallsworth. Deep far wing, Zayla Miller. Shaking and baking, far elbow. Deep your wing, swing your baseline, Maddie Koenig. They sag off her. Koenig, top of the circle, Riley Reichwald. Deep far wing, Maddie Neer. Neer, deep far wing, Zayla Miller for Howards Grove. Miller dribbling far elbow into the paint, pull up 12-footer good. Mishicot 21, Howards Grove 15, 6:45 left first half. And again, Howards Grove showing 2-3 three-quarter court zone pressure. To Kylie Schmidt, they break the press. Look out for behind, and she had it knocked away. Picked up by Maddie Neer, and now here comes Zayla Miller. Miller, deep near wing, Riley Reichwald to your corner, Maddie Koenig. Mishicot man-to-man. Deep near wing to Riley Reichwald. Deep far wing, Maddie Neer. Deep far wing, Zayla Miller. Miller for Howards Grove. Deep far wing, Kinsey Hallsworth. Deep near wing, Riley Reichwald. Near corner, Maddie Koenig. They sag off her. They'll let her shoot all day. Riley Reichwald, top of the circle, Zayla Miller. Deep far wing to the far corner, Kinsey Hallsworth for Howards Grove. Far elbow. Popped and one. Well, they let her penetrate, and they got there late on the help, and the foul is going to go on who? Who's a foul on? 21, Abby Garceau, her second, third team. She'll have to come out of the ball game. And Callie Krieger's going to come back and get her.
I don't think Mike Garceau liked that call, but got to stop dribble penetration right now if you're Mishicot. Got to keep them from getting in the lane. That's what they've been trying to do so far, and allowing them to shoot 15-footers.
Free throw good for Hallsworth, and all of a sudden we got a three-point game. Mishicot 21, Howards Grove 18, 6:06 left first half. Howards Grove showing now 2-2-1, three-quarter court zone pressure. Desiree Kleiman left to right across the radio for Mishicot. Up ahead will come to Callie Krieger. They break it now. They double her immediately. Timeline near side, Desiree Kleiman. Desiree deep near wing, Callie Krieger. Top of the circle, Desiree Kleiman. Bounce to deep far wing for Kylie Schmidt. Three good! Kylie Schmidt. And it is, or is that Allie McCardle? 11, Allie McCardle with it. It is Mishicot 24, Howards Grove 18, 5:38 left first half. My bad. Here's Riley Reichwald, deep near wing to Maddie Neer. Now top of the circle, Riley Reichwald, deep far wing. Maddie Koenig into the circle. Now far corner for Zayla Miller, three. Rolls it off. Rebound ripped out of there by Desiree Kleiman. Desiree on the move up the far side. Desiree dribbling now to the far corner. Now bouncing timeline, Callie Krieger. Between the rings, Kylie Schmidt. The deep far wing, Desiree Kleiman. Kleiman, deep near wing, Callie Krieger. Deep near wing, Kylie Schmidt. Near baseline, crossover dribble, near elbow. Near baseline, Dakota Krieger. Top of the circle, Callie Krieger. Bounce into the paint, threw it away. Scrum, battle for. We get a held ball. Arrow, boom. Mishicot will keep possession. Leah Parnitsky going to come back in for Howards Grove and get Maddie Koenig here with 5 minutes to go in the first half. It is Mishicot 24, Howards Grove 18. And Mishicot to inbound from where? Near side of the baseline, under the roll and goal. They set up horizontally along the baseline and a lob. It is to Kylie Schmidt, top of the circle, chucks a three and rolled it in. Put on the line, it's a deuce. Mishicot 26, Howards Grove 18, 4:50 left first half. Here's Ayla Miller, deep far wing into the forecourt for Howards Grove. Deep far wing, Maddie Neer. Kick deep far wing, Ayla Miller. Now top of the circle, Riley Reichwald. Kick far corner for a Maddie Neer, three, good. That's her first bucket tonight. And she knocks it down. Mishicot 26, Howards Grove 21 and 4.5 minutes to play first half. Quickly ball deflected, loose, and picked up deep far wing in the near wing. Now to Allie McCardle, deep far wing Desiree Kleiman. Deep near wing Kylie Schmidt for Mishicot. Grove in a man-to-man. Kylie will go deep far wing Desiree Kleiman. Kleiman looking, skip the deep near wing Allie McCardle. Deep near wing Desiree Kleiman. Now to Allie McCardle, swing deep far wing Kylie Schmidt. Into the paint, Callie Krieger. Deep near wing Allie McCardle, kick near corner. Can't see him, blocked off by Eric Van Dahl there. Now top of the circle, Allie McCardle. Out of the deep near wing, Kylie Schmidt. Top of the circle, Desiree Kleiman. Deep far wing to Callie Krieger. Between the rings, Desiree Kleiman for Mishicot. Leading Howards Grove, 26-21, 3:45 left first half. Kylie Schmidt, timeline, Callie Krieger. Out of the deep far wing. Callie looking. Callie dribbling. Between the rings, Allie McCardle. And Mishicot being patient. Allie's just going to sit and hold the ball. Now, timeline near side, Kylie Schmidt with 3.5 to go in the first half. Between the rings, Allie McCardle. And Howards Grove just sitting, waiting back in the crowd, voicing their displeasure. Deep far wing, Callie Krieger. Now Mishicot running the offense. Between the rings, Kylie Schmidt. Now back to the timeline.
Sosa just hit against the zone.
Desiree Kleiman. Timeline far side, Kylie Schmidt. Timeline near side to Allie McCardle. And Allie just sitting and holding with 3 minutes to go first half. Mishicot 26, Howards Grove 21. Kylie Schmidt, timeline far side, deep far wing Desiree Kleiman. Between the rings, Kylie Schmidt, and now deep far wing Desiree Kleiman. Now the Grove coming out to play him. Deep near wing Allie McCardle to Kylie Schmidt, deep far wing Desiree Kleiman. Top of the circle, Kylie Schmidt. Kylie looking, top of the circle, Allie McCardle. Kick deep near wing Desiree Kleiman, near block Dakota Krieger, and it's knocked out of her hand and out of bounds by Maddie Neer. On the near side of the baseline, it's going to belong to Mishicot, as Mishicot will get Abby Garceau and Carly Ayat in for Allie McCardle and Desiree Kleiman. 2:38 left first half. Mishicot 26, Howards Grove 21. Here's Kylie Schmidt, near side of the baseline, under the Mishicot goal. Deep near wing, Carly Ayat. Near wing, Abby Garceau. Garceau, deep near wing now to Kylie Schmidt for Mishicot. Kylie, just high left-hand dribble. Timeline far side, Carly Ayat. Far wing, Abby Garceau. Between the rings, Dakota Krieger. Freezer for Mishicot. Almost lost it. The far wing Abby Garceau, top of the circle, needing help. Timeline near side, Carly Hyatt with 2:15 left first half. Here's Carly Hyatt, ball above head. Timeline Abby Garceau. Garceau, deep near wing Dakota Krieser. Krieser, top of the circle, Kylie Schmidt near elbow. Near baseline, Callie Krieger. Top of the circle, Carly Hyatt with 2 minutes to go first half. Driving, going to the rack, cut off. Near wing, Kylie Schmidt. Near corner, Carly Hyatt. Deep near wing now, Abby Garceau. Deep near wing, Kylie Schmidt for Mishicot with 1:48. Kylie dribbling near elbow. Top of the circle, Carly Hyatt with 1:45. Deep far wing, far block, ball knocked away and a foul. I believe it's going to go on Leah Parnitsky, number 10, on a reach.
And only the 13 foul on Howard Grove. Only the 6th foul in his first half, Brian.
First on Parnitsky, 13 on Howard Grove. Off the inbound, Kylie Schmidt for Mishicot. Deep far wing, Abby Garceau. Top of the circle, Callie Krieger. Far corner, Kylie Schmidt. Far elbow into the paint. Laid it up. And an offensive foul. Going to be on Kylie Schmidt. As the defender got there that time and plenty of time. And they call Kylie on the player control. Her first, 4th team. 1:35 left first half. Mishicot 26, Howard Grove 21. Kenzie Hallsworth, deep far wing to Zayla Miller. Mishicot man-to-man, top of the circle, Riley Reichwald. Deep near wing, Maddie Neer. Deep far wing for a Riley Reichwald 3. Drilled it, and they didn't put a hand in her face, and she burned them.
Back off there to cover up. That's about the 3rd 3 they've made.
Mishicot 26, Howard Grove 24. $1:15 left first half. Here is Kylie Schmidt getting there across with 1:10. They jump trap her. Deep near wing, Callie Krieger. Krieger between the rings, Kylie Schmidt. Schmidt deep near wing, Dakota Krieser. Krieser with 1 minute to go. First half. Mishicot 26, Howard Grove 24. Carly Hyatt, deep far wing to Abby Garceau. Skip the deep near wing to Kylie Schmidt with 50 seconds. Kylie holding. Dribbling between the rings. They're going to reload the O with 45. Deep near wing, Carly Hyatt with 43. Hyatt between the rings. Deep far wing, Abby Garceau with 38. Abby dribbling top of the circle to Callie Krieger with 34. Deep far wing, Kylie Schmidt with 32. Top of the circle, Dakota Krieser with 29. Deep far wing, Carly Hyatt dribbling near elbow. Deep near wing, Dakota Krieser with 25. Deep near wing, Carly Hyatt. Top of the circle, Abby Garceau with 20 seconds. Abby, deep near wing, Carly Hyatt with 17. 15. Deep near wing, Kylie Schmidt with 13. Into the paint, poked away, kicked up top of the circle for an Abby Garceau 3. No. Rebound to Kenzie Hallsworth with 7. 6. 5. Top of the circle, into the paint. Foul. On the floor, or on the shot. It's on the shot, says Jerry Halverson. And let's see who it's going to go on. Who did he call? Ooh. It's going to go on 34, Carly Hyatt, her first 15. And now Kenzie Hallsworth at the line for 2 throws. And her first in the air, front rim. I got a box up. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Put back at the end of the half.
And that's why Desiree Kleiman's back in the game. Dakota Krieser's going to sit. With 3.7 seconds to play first half, Mishicot 26, Howard Grove 24. Second free throw coming for Hallsworth, and it's good. She got 1 out of 2. Full court press by Howard Grove. Desiree Kleiman will look to get it in. Got to get it in. Far corner, Abby Garceau with 2. With 1 or 3/4 court heave, not even close. And we've come to the end of what we thought would be a tight game through 1 half. That is what we got. At the end of the first half of this WIAA Division IV Girls Sectional Semi-Final, it's the Mishicot Indians 26 and the Howard Grove Tigers 25. Bank First halftime report coming up with a recap of the first half highlights. Bank First with the experts you know and trust to help make banking easier for you. For exceptional products and services, visit your nearest Bank First location for better banking. Bank First, again at the half. Mishicot 26, Howard Grove 25 timeout. This is Mishicot Indian Girls Tournament Basketball on 1240 WOMT and WOMTradio.com.
Dan Finnell Plumbing, dedicated to providing you with the highest quality plumbing repairs at a competitive price. Dan Finnell Plumbing has been part of the Lakeshore community for over 30 years. So when you're in the need of a quality plumber, the professionals at Dan Finnell Plumbing are ready to help. Residential, new construction, and commercial plumbing are all part of what Dan Finnell Plumbing can do for you. Call 686-1245. 686-1245. Dan Finnell Plumbing.
Dr. Dan and Dr. Mike and the team at Lakeshore Dental not only have great teeth, they've got great ears too. For listening, they take the time to get to know you and find solutions for your needs. Patient care is the main focus, but they also focus on crowns, bridge work, cosmetic dentistry, and general dentistry. New patients always welcome, multiple payment options available, same-day emergency appointments on the corner of Plank Road and Menasha Avenue in Manitowoc and at lakeshoredentalsc.com. You're never just a number at Lakeshore Dental. You're part of the family. Actually, you are a number. You're number one.
Keppel Electric of Mishicot. For residential, farm, and light industrial electrical. Fully licensed and insured. Call them at 755-4412. Keppel Electric. Congratulations to the Mishicot girls softball team for doing a great job this season. With special congratulations to Katie Keppel. Call Keppel Electric for all of your electrical projects. Keppel Electric at 755-4412. Good luck to the girls from Keppel Electric.
At Bank First, applying for a mortgage has never been easier. With our new online mortgage application, you can work hand in hand with your lender to get you in your dream home quicker. We provide real-time assistance at every stage of the application process. No matter where you are, helpful guidance is available. Work with a community bank that is there for you every step of the way. Visit us online at bankfirstwi.bank to learn why it's different at First. Bank First, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Halftime of this WIAA Division IV Girls Sectional Semi-Final. It is Mishicot 26, Howards Grove 25. Brian Norton, John Johnson, Scotty Paulo, and Tim and Eric Newberg with you tonight on WOMT and WOMTradio.com. Bank First bringing you the halftime report. Bank First with the experts you know and trust to help make banking easier for you. For exceptional products and services, visit your nearest Bank First location. For better banking, Bank First. And, John, this was a half a run. So, Mishicot, they score, they give up the first three of the game, and then they go on a little bit of a run to take a lead, and then Mishicot, after falling behind 8-2, go on a 15-0 run to take a 17-8 lead, only to have Howards Grove go on a 17-9 run to end the half. And we got ourselves a tight ball game here. Mishicot up on Howards Grove, 26-25 at the half.
Yeah, and Mishicot, I don't know if it helped Mishicot that they held the ball against the zone. Sometimes that's a good strategy, but sometimes offensively it takes you out of your rhythm too. And Mishicot held the ball against Howards Grove's zone defense for a long time, from right around 4 minutes till minute 40. And then they had an offensive foul called on them, and then they did it toward the end of the half too, before Howards Grove scored late in the half on one free throw. So that may not have been the best strategy, but we'll see what happens when Mishicot comes out in the second half to face that.
What an adjustment they're going to have to make, too, is they're taking up too much off that three-point line. Now, I understand that you don't want a ball taking a dribble drive and have a layup given up or, a foul or whatever the case may be, and I get all that, John, but I think you got to try to find a way to make an adjustment to where you can play halfway, if at all possible, yet get out there and threaten that three-point line defensively, because if Howards Grove, if they sniff an opening, they're going to take it, and more often than not, Mishicot has paid the price.
Yeah, they have, and Mishicot's paid the price because they've been open shots, and I don't know if that's strategically what Coach Garceau wants them to do, because Howards Grove has also scored when they've gotten in the lane, but they're pretty good from the perimeter right now as well.
Well, Kylie Schmidt has been terrific, John. She's gotten a little bit of help, but she's not going to be able to do it all on her own. She's capable, but she's not going to be able to do it all on her own, and I would imagine if you're Heidi Georgiev, you're going to try to find a way to take 31 out of the mix and make, I think, the rest of the team try to beat you.
Without a doubt. You want to take everybody else out of the mix. I would think that's one of the things Coach Georgiev is focusing on in the locker room right now at halftime.
Well, so we get a look at Scotty's numbers for Mishicot. Kylie Schmidt's got 16 of the Indians' 26 points. She's got two threes, and she's got five, let's see, hang on a minute. She's got 2 threes, 4 twos, and let's see, well, we got to add these up again, I think. We got 2 threes for 6, then we got 8, 10, 12, 14, yep, and then 2 out of 4 at the line. A total of 5 for Desiree Kleiman on a 3 and a 2-point hit, 3 for Allie McCardle on a 3-point hit, and then Callie Krieger a field goal for 2. And playing and not scoring in the first half, Abby Garceau and Carly Ayan. and Dakota Kreeser for the Indians, total of 26. Mishicot had 13 boards in the first half, 7 turnovers, 1 out of 2 at the line, and they commit 5 fouls. For Howard's Grove, a bit more balance. Mackenzie Hallsworth's got 7 out of 3, a 2, and 2 of 3 at the line. Zayla Miller, a 3 and a 2 for 5. 5 for Riley Reichwald on a 3 and 2 of 2 at the line. Maddie Neer, a 3-point field goal for 3. Riley Yonke, a 3-point hit for 3. And a 2-point field goal for Leah Parnitsky for her 2 points. And playing and not scoring in the first half for Mishicot, Maddie Koenig played and didn't score for their total of 25. Howard's Grove in the first half, just 7 boards, but only 1 turnover. 4 out of 5 at the line and 3 fouls, but a majority of their points coming from beyond the arc. They have 5 threes, 15 of their 25, and Mishicot with a 1-point lead at half on the Bank First halftime report. Bank First with the experts you know and trust to help make banking easier for you. For exceptional products and services, visit your nearest Bank First location. For better banking, Bank First. And we got some scores.
Yeah, interesting score from Brilliant. Sheboygan Falls leading Kewaskum 20-18 at halftime. So good for Paul Howers and the Falcons there. And then at halftime on the other side of this bracket, Brian, you know who's feeding us those scores from Brilliant is Pete Kittle.
Yeah.
So he's the superintendent there. Pete Kittle feeding us those scores. Tim Garceau, the brother of Mike Garceau, feeding us scores from the Brookfield Academy game tonight because he's down there scouting. Halftime of that game, it is Racine Lutheran 22, Brookfield Academy 21.
So we got 2 tight games. And again, the winner of that one meets the winner of this one at Hartford Union Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock. And if the Indians win, we head over and bring it to you on WOMT and WOMTradio.com as the Grove makes their way back out first. And, John, if you're Mishicot, beside adjusting maybe a little bit to their 3-point shooters, what else does Mike Garceau and the Indians have to do to crank it up to win the game?
And they're going to have to keep attacking the basket. They did that early in the game when they made their little run. Keep attacking the basket, getting to the rim. Don't allow Howard's Grove to get set in their defense. When Howard's Grove is able to score, Brian, Howard's Grove can set that pressure up. But if you defend Howard's Grove harder, especially on those perimeter shooters, their shooting percentage is going to go down, not allowing them to set that press up.
Yeah, and the thing is, okay, if you're going to come out and guard that 3-point line, too, they may try a ball fake on you. Don't take the bait. Make sure that you're halfway between ball and man, and make sure that they don't get by you. If you're going to stop that, fine, then they can get back out and reload the all they want, and that's fine. But John, Mishicot does have a 13-7 edge on the glass, which is important. And when they made that 15-0 run, they were really dominating the glass and not allowing Grove to get reloads. When they got reloads, did the Grove, they made them pay. They have 8 second-chance points in the first half.
Yeah, 2 threes and a 2. Those were critical for Howard's Grove in that first half to get those. Mishicot's got to keep the Tigers off the board.
Well, Bank First halftime report. We thank you for listening to it. Bank First halftime report brought to you by Bank First, the experts you know and trust to help make banking easier for you. For exceptional products and services, visit your nearest Bank First location. For better banking, think First. It is Mishicot 26, Howard's Grove 25. And back in 30 seconds, this is Mishicot Indian Girls Tournament Basketball on 1240 WOMT and WOMTradio.com.
Dr. Dan and Dr. Mike and the team at Lakeshore Dental not only have great teeth, they've got great ears too. For listening, they take the time to get to know you and find solutions for your needs. Patient care is the main focus, but they also focus on crowns, bridge work, cosmetic dentistry, and general dentistry. New patients always welcome, multiple payment options available, same-day emergency appointments on the corner of Plank Road and Menasha Avenue in Manitowoc and at LakeshoreDentalSC.com. You're never just a number at Lakeshore Dental. You're part of the family. Actually, you are a number. You're number 1.
Howard's Grove will get the ball to begin the second half, and Mishicot with Desiree Kleiman, Abby Garceau, Dakota Kreeser, Callie Krieger, and Kylie Schmidt on the floor. And let's see who Heidi Georgievs is going to bring out. Zayla Miller, Kenzie Hallsworth, Leah Parnitsky, Maddie Neer, and Riley Reichwald. And Maddie Neer to inbound at timeline near side, left to right as we see it. Jerry Halverson will give her the ball, or is it going to be Eric Van Hall? Eric Van Dahl will give her the ball, and to Kenzie Hallsworth, second half underway. Mishicot a man-to-man, deep near wing to Riley Reichwald. Now between the rings to Zayla Miller, deep near wing, Riley Reichwald. Reichwald, top of the circle, Maddie Neer, deep near wing, Riley Reichwald. Reichwald, top of the circle, Maddie Neer. Deep far corner now to Kenzie Hallsworth, getting a screen into the circle. Kick down low, Maddie Neer laid in left-handed. Howard Stroll got the lead.
Had a low with the sleep that time, and that dribble penetrated. Got a backdoor cut out of it.
Full court press by Howards here. Half minute into the second half. Howards Grove 27, Mishicot 26. Desiree Kleiman looking to bring it up the near side and had it deflected out. Delty threw it away. Nobody touched it for Howards Grove in an unforced turnover. And the Grove will get it back. And Maddie Neer, near sideline in the backcourt, left to right, as we see it, Kenzie Hallsworth. Deep near wing now to Riley Rackwell. Near wing, Kenzie Hallsworth going to the rack, reversed it up, and got it. Howards Grove 29, Mishicot 26. 50 seconds into the second half. Full court press here by the Grove. Here's Abby Garceau, cross-court far side up to Callie Krieger. Callie up the far side. We'll go deep our wing, and now near wing for an Abby Garceau three. No. Battle for the rebound, loose ball foul. Going to go on the Indians, I believe. Yep. And the foul is going to go on Kylie Schmidt on a shove. And that'll be her second and the first team on the Indians here in the half. A little more than a minute gone second half. Howards Grove 29, Mishicot 26. Kenzie Hallsworth now, deep our wing, Zayla Miller. They sag off her. And top of the circle, Leah Parnitsky. Deep our wing, Zayla Miller. Far corner, Maddie Neer. Neer. Top of the circle, Riley Reichwald. Deep near wing, Kenzie Hallsworth. Swing deep near wing, Zayla Miller. Miller for Howards Grove. Deep near wing, Riley Reichwald. Top of the circle, Maddie Neer. Far corner, Kenzie Hallsworth. Fake the three. Now to the deep far wing. Top of the circle, Riley Reichwald. Deep near wing out, Kenzie Hallsworth. Now top of the circle, Riley Reichwald. Top of the circle will come to Maddie Neer. Near far elbow. Turn around 15-footer, Leah Parnitsky, an air ball. Battle for the rebound loose, and Riley Reichwald picked it up. Gotta get them balls.
50-50 ball. You
gotta get them there. Deep near wing, Maddie Neer. Between the rings now, deep far wing, Kenzie Hallsworth. Hallsworth, far block, Leah Parnitsky blocking a foul. And they reverse the ball, get it on the block, and the foul on the Indians.
That's just a matter of not getting that 50-50 ball on the rebound.
South Dakota Greaser, that'll be her first second team. Or they call 23, Callie Krieger, her first second team. And now Leah Parnitsky at the line for two throws for Howards Grove. First in the air, good. Yeah, you just can't let them get those second and third opportunities. They've killed Mishicot all night. Second free throw for Miss Parnitsky is in the air, and it is good. Howards Grove with a 6-0 run to begin the half. Leading Mishicot 31-26, nearly 2 minutes gone by. Full court press again. Callie Krieger will get it to Desiree Kleiman up the near side of Dakota Krieger. Back to Desiree Kleiman up the far side of Callie Krieger. Got to get it across, and they do. Callie now dribbling to the deep far wing. Double team, needs help. Timeline far side, Desiree Kleiman. Deep near wing, Abby Garceau. Garceau, deep far wing, Kylie Schmidt. Schmidt will go far corner, Desiree Kleiman. Desiree, top of the circle, Kylie Schmidt to deep near wing. Near corner, Abby Garceau. Skip, top of the circle, Desiree Kleiman. Getting a ball screen. Desiree, deep far wing for a deep three. Kylie Krieger good. It is Howards Grove 31, Mishicot 29, 2.5 minutes gone, second half.
Mishicot needed that, Brian.
Here's Riley Reichwald, top of the circle now, Leah Parnitsky, deep near wing. Get out on her for a Riley Reichwald three, my gosh. How in the heck can you not get out there and get a hand in her face? Unbelievable. Howards Grove 34, Mishicot 29, 15-10 left first half. Quickly into the circle, Desiree Kleiman. Near corner for an Abby Garceau three, and an answer! Howards Grove 34, Mishicot 32, 15 minutes to play. In the second half, and a quick 30 taken by Mike Garceau. They'll take another second off the clock. 14:59 left. It is Howards Grove 34, Mishicot 32. Will stay here because they're going to get back into action quickly. John, I would imagine he's saying, hey, get a hand on a shooter.
Yeah, get a hand on a shooter. They're playing off too far in my mind, and you said it to yourself, Brian. Got to close out shooters here.
Yeah,
what else you say?
There's nothing else to say. You can't let them burn you from downtown. You got to make them earn it. They're proving that they're killing you out there with 6 3 balls. You got to get out there and contest. You're just doing it. Again, we don't mean to be negative or ride, but it's just a fact. It's a fact. You got to get some pressure on those shooters. All right, after the Mishicot 30, Zayla Miller to inbound the ball on the near side of the baseline under the Mishicot goal. Left to right as we see it to Kenzie Hallsworth, and she'll bring it up on a chest high right-hand dribble. Mishicot in a man-to-man. Now dribbling and going deep far wing, Zayla Miller, far corner, Maddie Neer. Neer dribbling now to the deep far wing. Neer picks it up. Now between the rings, Kenzie Hallsworth. Hallsworth dribbling now, far wing, deep far wing, the ball knocked away. Pick up timeline, Riley Reichwald. Reichwald now to the deep near wing. Deep far wing, Maddie Neer. Mishicot man-to-man. Far corner, Kenzie Hallsworth. Hallsworth, top of the circle, Leah Parnitsky into the paint. Maddie Neer hangs, lays it up short. And the rebound to Dakota Grieser. To Callie Krieger with her head up right to left across the radio. Deep near wing, Kylie Schmidt. Schmidt for Mishicot. Deep near wing, Callie Krieger. Callie, between the rings, Desiree Kleiman. Bounce to deep far wing, Abby Garceau. Garceau, top of the circle, Kylie Schmidt. Deep near wing, Desiree Kleiman. Near baseline, going strong. Into the paint, Dakota Grieser.
Nice play by Cleveland. That on dribble penetration, finding Grieser.
It is Howard Grove and Mishicot tied at 34, 13:55 left. Deep three, Zayla Miller ring it up, and again, no hand in her face, and she knocked it down. Howard Grove 37, Mishicot 34, 13:45 left in the ball game. Desiree Kleiman now to Callie Krieger. Callie into the forecourt. Callie into the circle. Deep your wing, Dakota Grieser, top of the circle, Desiree Kleiman. Deep far wing, Kylie Schmidt. Into the paint, kick near corner for an 18-footer. Good, Kylie Schmidt. Both teams starting to heat it up. Howard Grove 37, Mishicot 36, 13:28 left. Quickly, Zayla Miller, far wing, far baseline, cut off. Deep far wing, Lita Parnitsky, Mishicot man-to-man. Looking, Parnitsky, far corner, Zayla Miller, get out there. Deep far wing with the ball, top of the circle, Riley Reichwald. Deep far wing, Zayla Miller, far corner, Leah Parnitsky, far baseline, going to the rack, lost the ball. Picked up by Kylie Schmidt, Mishicot can take the lead. Howard Grove 37, Mishicot 36, 13:03 left. Deep far wing, Callie Krieger. Krieger, far baseline, cut off. Deep far wing, Kylie Schmidt. Between the rings, Callie Krieger, deep near wing, Desiree Kleiman. Kleiman skips and threw it into the bench.
And make a mistake there. I think she saw a black jersey over there somewhere and threw it to nobody.
And Riley Reichwald is out. And number 20, Peyton Charles, into the game for the first time for Howard's Grove. Deep near wing to Maddie Neer. Deep near wing, Peyton Charles now for Howard's Grove. Looking into the paint and laying it up and losing her balance is Maddie Neer on the way to the goal. Picked up by Dakota Grieser, now to Kylie Schmidt. Howard's Grove 37, Mishicot 36, 12.5 minutes left. Deep near wing, Desiree Kleiman. Near corner, Allie McCardle. Deep near wing, Desiree Kleiman. Top of the circle, Callie Krieger. Going to sit and hold the ball in her right arm. She's going to sit and hold as Grove in a 2-3 zone, and she's just going to sit between the rings, and Grove saying, hey, we got the lead, we'll let you know the clock. Now Callie will put it on the deck, top of the circle. Deep far winning Desiree Kleiman. Between the rings, Callie Krieger, and the ball poked away and out of bounds. Near sideline to the forecourt. It'll belong to Mishicot.
You're going to make that pass, you're going to dribble penetrated further to draw the defense. That time they nearly threw the ball away.
Here's Kylie Schmidt now to Callie Krieger. Grove in a 2-3 zone. The far wing will come Allie McCardle. Deep near wing, Kylie Schmidt. Schmidt, top of the circle, Desiree Kleiman. Into the circle. Deep near wing, Kylie Schmidt. Near baseline. Going to the rack. Floater from 6. Good. Mishicot back up by 1. 38-37 on Howard's Grove. 11:45 to play in the game. Here's Kinsley Hallsworth left to right across the radio for Howard's Grove. We'll go deep near wing now, Peyton Charles. Charles looking. Deep near wing, Maddie Neer. Whistle, timeout, Howard's Grove. Do we get a full? It'll be a 30. We'll take a quick one. 11:36 left, your score. Mishicot 38, Howard's Grove 37, timeout. This is the Mishicot Indian Girls Tournament Basketball on 1240 WOMT. WOMTradio.com.
Dan Fennell Plumbing, dedicated to providing you with the highest quality plumbing repairs at a competitive price. Dan Fennell Plumbing has been part of the Lakeshore community for over 30 years. So when you're in the need of a quality plumber, the professionals at Dan Fennell Plumbing are ready to help. Residential, new construction, and commercial plumbing are all part of what Dan Fennell Plumbing can do for you. Call 686-1245. 686-1245. Dan Fennell Plumbing.
11:36 left. It is Mishicot 38, Howard's Grove 37. Howard's Grove just took a 30-second timeout. They'll inbound near sideline in the forecourt, left to right as we see it.
Interesting to see if they'll come out with a special play here.
Zayla Miller, timeline near side. Maddie Neer, they're going to spread the floor. Here's Neer between the rings. Deep far wing, Leah Parnitsky getting a ball screen from Maddie Neer, top of the circle. Deep far wing, Maddie Neer. Neer into the circle, into the paint. She's going to look and go far baseline for an 18-footer new by Zayla Miller. Rebound, Desiree Kleiman, and Kylie Schmidt, I don't know if she was expecting the ball or not, but it went right off her hands and out of bounds into the Howard's Grove bench. And we're going to get a change here. Carly Hyatt in for Dakota Kreeser for the Indians.
Take care of the basketball. Secure the ball, take care of it, and make sure you've got possession.
All right, here's Mackenzie Hallsworth now between the rings for Howard's Grove. Deep far wing now, Leah Parnitsky in a screen, top of the circle. Deep your wing, Maddie Neer. They spread the floor again. Neer into the circle, into the paint. Floater from 8. No! Battle for the rebound. Got to secure it. And Kylie Schmidt. Nope. Desiree Kleiman will get it for Mishicot. And she almost lost it again. Deep far wing now to Allie McCardle. McCardle bouncing far corner to Carly Hyatt. Between the rings, Desiree Kleiman out of the deep near wing. Near corner, Kylie Schmidt. Schmidt, deep near wing, Callie Krieger. Krieger, near corner, Kylie Schmidt. Kylie dribbling. Timeline, Allie McCardle. McCardle against the 2-3 zone, deep far wing, Desiree Kleiman. Desiree dribbling. Desiree needing help, and did she step out? Traveled. Desiree's having a tough time, John, just handling the ball right now. And I think we're going to get a change here for the Indians. Desiree going to sit down for just a bit, try to calm down. And Abby Garceau going to come get her. All right, off the inbound, Zayla Miller now for Howard's Grove into the forecourt. Deep near wing, Maddie near corner. Dana Charles. Charles, deep near wing, Zayla Miller. Top of the circle, Leah Parnitsky. Deep far wing, Kenzie Hallsworth. Getting a screen. Far wing, Leah Parnitsky to the rack. Lays it up and in. Howard's Grove 39, Mishicot 38, 10 left. Court pressed by Howard's Grove. And Callie Krieger. Up the near side to Abby Garceau. Back to Callie Krieger. Got to hurry up and get it across, ladies. Callie Krieger just did get it across deep near wing, Abby Garceau. Skip far wing, Allie McCardle. Top of the circle, Callie Krieger. Deep far wing, Allie McCardle. Far corner, Kylie Schmidt. Kylie, 12-footer and a foul. She'll go to the free throw line.
They missed Abby Garceau, but she was wide open on the wing in front of our table over here. Missed her. She'd have had an open three. Going to get 2 free throws out of it anyway.
Foul is on 20. It's Peyton Charles. That'll be her first team on Howard's Grove. And now Kylie Schmidt at the line for 2 throws for Mishicot. First in the air, good, and we got a tie game.
Wrightstown leads Freedom 28-22 and a half.
And now Kylie Schmidt trying to get Mishicot a 1-point lead here. In the air, clean.
And Sheboygan calls 28. She lost to 22 with 10 minutes left there.
Mishicot 40, Howard's Grove 39, 9:45 left. Quickly, Peyton Charles into the forecourt. The deep far wing, Leah Parnitsky, top of the circle. Maddie Neer for Howard's Grove. Deep far wing, Leah Parnitsky getting a screen. Spinning, far baseline for Peyton Charles, 18-footer. No! Rebound secured by Allie McCardle to Callie Krieger. Mishicot 40, Howard's Grove 39, 9:25 left. Callie Krieger between the rings to Kylie Schmidt. Deep far wing, Allie McCardle. Mishicot spreading the floor against the 2-3 zone. Deep far wing, Abby Garceau. Between the rings, Kylie Schmidt. Schmidt for Mishicot. Dribbling. Timeline far side, Carly Hyatt. Timeline near side, Allie McCardle. Deep near wing, Kylie Schmidt. Top of the circle, Callie Krieger. Krieger holding the ball chest high. Dribbling between the wheels. Surveying the 2-3 zone. Deep near wing, Allie McCardle. McCardle spinning. Look out. Timeline far side, Abby Garceau. Timeline near side, Allie McCardle for Mishicot. Allie dribbling near elbow. Almost carried it into the paint. Kylie Schmidt going to the rack. Laid it up and a foul. John, that was awfully close to a carry and a travel, and Mishicot almost got burned.
It's a little bit of a bullet, but they're going to get 2 free throws out of it.
Foul is on 32. Maddie Neer, her first, second team. Back to the line, Kylie Schmidt for 2 throws for Mishicot. Free throw, nope. She'll get another.
Down in Cudahy, Brookfield Academy, up in that team, 34-33.
We got tight ones, don't we? That's the way it goes this time of year in this round. Tight, competitive games. All right, Kylie Schmidt, second free throw in the air. Front rim, 2 big misses. And the rebound to Maddie Neer. Up it will come to Leah Parnitsky for Howard's Grove. Top of the circle, Maddie Neer. Deep your wing, Peyton Charles. Charles, they're going to sag off her. Top of the circle, Zayla Miller. Deep far wing, Kenzie Hallsworth for Howard's Grove. Far wing, go under the rack. Foul on the floor, no basket. No basket. It's a foul on the floor. Now Jerry Halverson and Eric Van Hall talking about it. It's on the floor. And it's going to go on Allie McCardle. And that'll be her first, second team on the Indians as Riley Reichwald back in for the Grove to get Peyton Charles. Dakota Kreeser and Desiree Kleiman back in for Mishicot. Carly Ayatt out. Abby Garceau out. 8:22 left. Mishicot 40, Howard's Grove 39. Far side of the baseline under their own goal, Zayla Miller looking. Far baseline, Kenzie Hallsworth. Far elbow into the paint, lays it up and in.
Too easy.
Yeah. Howard's Grove 41, Mishicot 40, 8:13 left. And a 2-3 half-court zone trap by Howard's Grove, and Dakota Kreeser just threw it away. And again, you got to value that basketball, man. You got to take care of it, and you throw a possession away here, and they get it right back. All right, here's Kenzie Hallsworth now between the rings. Got it here up here. Hallsworth will go deep near wing, Maddie Neer. Mishicot man-to-man. The ball knocked away and out of bounds. Near sideline to the forecourt. Kelly Krieger is claiming it went off the Grove, but it did not. And Zayla Miller to win bound. Miller, deep near wing, Kenzie Hallsworth. Now top of the circle, Leah Parnitsky. Lob into the paint. Maddie Neer spins, hangs off the window. No! Battle for the rebound, loose. And battle for and out of bounds. Off home. Off Mishicot is going to stay with the Grove. Howard's Grove 41, Mishicot 47, 46 left. Far side of the baseline out of their own goal, Zayla Miller for Howard's Grove. Far wing, Leah Parnitsky. Far elbow, spinning, slipped and fell and traveled. Good call. 7:43 left. Howard's Grove 41, Mishicot 40. And the Grove will go 2-1, three-quarter court zone pressure. Far corner, Callie Krieger. Now to Desiree Kleiman. Up the near side to Allie McCardle. Allie across to Kylie Schmidt. Look out from behind. Got knocked down. No call. Between the rings, Desiree Kleiman. The far wing, Callie Krieger. Out of the circle, Allie McCardle. Allie bounces to deep near wing, Desiree Kleiman. Deep near wing, Allie McCardle. Deep far wing, far corner, Dakota Kreeser. Kreeser for Mishicot, Callie Krieger. Timeline near side, Allie McCardle. Deep near wing, Desiree Kleiman. Top of the circle, Allie McCardle, and she just threw it away. And John, Mishicot was just way too many unforced errors, and if they keep this up, their season's going to end.
Taking care of the basketball. One thing you have to do against this zone is make a pass and make a pass. And they're just thinking somebody's going to be in a position when they catch it back. Can't do that.
Nope. All right, here's Kenzie Hallsworth to bring it up. And she'll bring it up top of the circle into the circle. Deep near wing, Maddie Neer. Near corner, Kenzie Hallsworth. Hallsworth behind her back to the deep near wing, getting a screen. Deep far wing, Leah Parnitsky. Now to the far corner, Maddie Neer. Deep near wing, Riley Reichwald. Reichwald for Howard's Grove. Deep near wing, Kenzie Hallsworth. Hallsworth dribbling. And now she'll go near wing. Looking, bouncing, near block, Maddie Koenig. Laid it up short, got her own rebound. Then tied up. Arrow Mishicot, I believe.
That's a huge play.
And I can't tell who got her hands on it
either, but that's a big possession there for Mishicot. Big 50-50 ball for the Indians.
Dakota Kreeser out. Carly Ayatt in for Mishicot. 6:39 left. Howard's Grove 41, Mishicot 40. Quickly, Carly Ayatt into the forecourt. Got blocked off here. Can't see who's got the ball. Sorry. Here is Desiree Kleiman. Deep near wing, Abby Garceau. Grove in the 2-3 zone. Swing far corner, Desiree Kleiman. Far baseline. Go on the rack. Cut off. Top of the circle for Callie Krieger. Three way off. And the rebound secured by Leah Parnitsky for Howard's Grove. Dribbling far elbow. They don't stop the ball. She'll lay it up and in. Didn't stop ball, and she got the layup. Howard's Grove 43, Mishicot 46:05 left. All right, here's Kylie Schmidt for Mishicot. Into the forecourt, Carly Ayatt. Up deep your wing, Kylie Schmidt. She's been a bit quiet as Miss Schmidt here in the second half. Deep far wing now, Callie Krieger. Kick deep far wing, Desiree Kleiman. Kleiman, top of the circle, Carly Ayatt. Ayatt Deep bar wing, whistle timeout, Mishicot. It'll be a full timeout call. We'll take one, too. 5:46 left, your score. Howards Grove 43, Mishicot 40 timeout.
Of Autumn Ridge, and I invite you to tee off into one of our many delicious menu items that will have you coming back time after time. Join us on Friday nights for our fantastic Friday fish fry or our new Thursday night theme nights. Enjoy Chef Justin's authentic fare from around the world. Follow our Facebook page for our new menu every week. So the next time you're looking for that dining experience that entertains your taste buds, make it Autumn Ridge Golf Course.
Let us pause 10 seconds for station identification, 10 seconds for station ID. This is Mishicot Indian Girls Tournament Basketball.
Proud to be the Lakeshore's voice of area high school sports. 1240 Radio WOMT, Manitowoc, Two Rivers.
5:46 left in this Division IV Girls Sectional Semi-Final. Howards Grove 43, Mishicot 40. Brian Norton, John Johnson, Scotty Paula courtside. Tim and Eric Newberg back at our studios in Manitowoc. Riley Reichwald, Maddie Neer, Leah Parnitsky, Celia Miller, and Kenzie Halsworth on the floor for Howards Grove. Kylie Schmidt, Desiree Kleiman, Harley Hyatt, Abby Garceau, and Callie Krieger on the floor for the Indians. All right, Indians off the inbound. Right to left as we see it, Abby Garceau. Timeline near side, Harley Hyatt, Grove in a 2-3 zone. Timeline far side will come to Abby Garceau. Deep near wing, Carly Hyatt. Timeline far side, Abby Garceau. Far elbow, Desiree Kleiman. Kick deep near wing, Callie Krieger. Deep near wing, Carly Hyatt. Swing top of the circle, Abby Garceau. Deep far wing, Kylie Schmidt. Schmidt far baseline, going to the rack. Powered it up and down. Howards Grove 43, Mishicot 42. 5:15 left, got to get back. Here's Kenzie Halsworth now. Deep near wing, Riley Reichwald. Makes a three into the circle. Needing help, the deep near wing, Leah Parnitsky. Parnitsky, top of the circle, Maddie Neer. Deep far wing, Kenzie Halsworth for Howards Grove. Mishicot at a man-to-man. Here's Halsworth. Dribbling, top of the circle, Riley Reichwald. Deep near wing, Maddie Neer. Top of the circle, Riley Reichwald. Top of the circle, Leah Parnitsky. Deep near wing, Riley Reichwald. Deep near wing, now Maddie Neer for the Grove. Now top of the circle, Leah Parnitsky. Deep far wing, Kenzie Halsworth. Makes a three. Now backs it out. Deep near wing, Leah Parnitsky. Parnitsky, far corner. Now deep far wing with the ball. Swing and deep near wing, Riley Reichwald. Now top of the circle, Leah Parnitsky. Far elbow. Kick far corner, Maddie Neer. Far elbow. Into the circle, spinning into the paint. Double teamed and foul. She'll go to the free throw line. Help got there late, John, and the foul on Carly Hyatt, I believe.
Well, and Howards Grove is just biding their time before they dribble penetrate and get a one-on-one situation to go to the basket. Mishicot has to be aware of that and try to get the defense there earlier, take a charge.
Fouls on Callie Krieger, her second, fourth team, and now Maddie Neer at the line for two throws. First in the air, good. That's only her fourth point of the night. They've limited her, but it's been other kids knocking down threes uncontested that have really hurt the Indians thus far. All right, Maddie Neer, second charity toss. That one is in and out. And the rebound to Kylie Schmidt with 4:23 left. Howards Grove 44, Mishicot 42. Abby Garceau, timeline Carly Hyatt, swing the deep near wing, Callie Krieger. Into the paint, Kylie Schmidt, face up 8-footer, no. Battle for the rebound, secured by Maddie Neer. And
great look.
Here is Kenzie Halsworth, near elbow. And now back out top of the circle. Deep far wing, Maddie Neer with 4 minutes to go. Far corner, Riley Reichwald. Reichwald, deep far wing. Far corner, Maddie Neer. Near, deep far wing, Riley Reichwald, top of the circle, near elbow. Reichwald cut off. Now deep near wing, Kenzie Halsworth. Deep far wing to Maddie Neer. Swing far corner, Leah Parnitsky. Parnitsky for Howards Grove, now to the deep far wing with 3:40 left. Deep near wing, Riley Reichwald. Top of the circle for a deep Leah Parnitsky. Pretty good. Wow. Howards Grove 47, Mishicot 42, and 3.5 minutes to go. All right, here's Abby Garceau into the circle, into the paint. Kick far wing for an 18-footer. Kylie Schmidt, good. It is Howards Grove 47, Mishicot 44, 3:20 left. Need a D stop here. Here's Kenzie Halsworth, top of the circle. Deep near wing, Maddie Neer with 3:15 left. Here's Riley Reichwald, deep near wing, Maddie Neer. And the ball loose. And picked up deep far wing by Celia Miller. Miller for Howards Grove. Timeline timeout, Howards Grove. It'll be a full timeout call. We have 3:04 left in your score. Howards Grove 47, Mishicot 44, timeout. This is Mishicot Indian Girls Tournament Basketball on 1240 WOMT and WOMTradio.com.
See something? Say something. I'm Sergeant Andrew Trilling of the Manitowoc Police Department. You can help keep our community safe by reporting a crime to Crime Stoppers, and you can remain anonymous. Now it is easier to make that anonymous tip by downloading the P3 Tips app to your smartphone. Just search P3 Tips in the App Store and download it for free. When you report a crime, you remain completely anonymous and may qualify for a reward. Download the P3 Tips app today. Then when you see something, say something.
3:04 left here in Kohler, Division IV Girls Sectional Semi-Final Tournament basketball game. Howards Grove 47, Mishicot 44. And, John, if you're the Indians down the 3, what adjustments do you make to try to win the game?
Well, you certainly don't want to let them take a lot of time off the clock. You've only got 4 fouls, which means it's 3 fouls until Howards Grove is in the bonus. So maybe you take a foul coming right out of the timeout. But you got to put extra pressure on the basketball right here and make Howards Grove make a mistake. They haven't made a lot of them tonight, whereas in the second half, Mishicot has.
All right, off the Howards Grove timeout, Zale Miller, far sideline in the forecourt, left to right as we see it to Kenzie Hallsworth. Grove spreading the floor a bit. They run the horns, double screen either elbow. Keep your wing Riley Reichwald. Pops into the paint, and here triple team and tie her up. Arrow going to go to the Grove, though. With 2:55 left, Howards Grove 47, Mishicot 44. And inbounding Ware from the near side of the baseline under their own goal. Zayla Miller for Howards Grove. Looking. Your baseline, Kenzie Hallsworth. Now spinning your baseline. Hang fade, 8-footer long. But the rebound to Zayla Miller. Deep far wing between the rings, Maddie here, and Mishicot let one get away there. Deep near wing, Kenzie Hallsworth. Down low on the ball, knocked out of bounds by Kylie Schmidt on the near side of the baseline. It's going to belong to Howards Grove right there. And Zayla Miller to inbound it for the Grove. Miller looking, and threw it away. And coming up with it is Callie Krieger for the Indians, dribbling. And Callie near baseline, or far baseline, lost the ball, sprung, saved, far corner, far wing Kylie Schmidt. Top of the circle for Abby Garceau. And she nailed it. And we're going to get a whistle timeout. We have an injury. Maddie Muir is down for Howards Grove. And oh my gosh.
I don't know what happened. I didn't see it, Brian.
She is right on her belly on the floor and not moving. Oh my gosh.
I didn't see what happened.
He's praying she's all right. Mike Garceau, the head coach of the Indians, all of a sudden pointed out to her she's on the floor, and now they're taking a look at her knee, and we have an injury timeout, and we're going to keep it here for the moment. Oh, John, this is Maddie Neer is in a lot of pain as they get a look, I think, John, at her left knee.
Yep.
Oh, man. It's not what you want in a game like this. It happens. We understand it. But, man, oh, man, you just don't like to see this happen at all. Not at all.
Especially on a play like that to
no.
start the game up, a situation like that.
And hopefully it's only a cramp. That's what you pray that it is. It's only a cramp, and she's trying to move around, and they're working that leg. Hopefully it's nothing but a cramp, and she can get back in the game. But right now there's an injury timeout. And now, John, if this is going to be an extended time and a wait for both teams with 2:21 left and a 47-all tie, it's going to be interesting to see how they come back with just so much on the line here,
and how
having to wait for so long.
What Mishicot's going to do defensively here, if they'll put some extra pressure on the basketball coming out with 2:21 left in a tie ball game. We got some updates, Brian.
Okay, go ahead.
Last I heard, Brookfield Academy, 46-40. With 3:45 left, they lead Racine Lutheran.
And Maddie Neer is up, which is good news, but she's trying to put pressure on that knee, John, and she needs help to get off the floor. That is not good news. Not good at all. Boy, oh boy.
31 Kewaska 27 with 6 minutes to go in that game.
Well, she's trying to walk on it, but they're going to take her, I think, right to the locker room. And now how is Howards Grove going to respond to one of their main cogs hurt? And Howards Grove will get the ball as Maddie Koenig is in for. Timeline far side, left to right as we see it, and this is the biggest possession of the game thus far. No doubt about it. All right, Maddie Koenig. Now to Kenzie Holsworth. If you're Mishicot, you got to tee it up. They are man-to-man. Holsworth into the forecourt, deep near ring, Riley Reichwald getting a screen, deep near wing. Near baseline, Kenzie Holsworth, near wing, near elbow. Deep near wing, Riley Reichwald takes a three. Between the rings, Leah Parnitsky, far corner, Kenzie Holsworth. Top of the circle, Riley Reichwald, deep near wing. Top of the circle, Riley Reichwald. Between the rings, Kenzie Holsworth with 2 minutes to go, tied at 47. Holsworth, far corner, Riley Reichwald. Got to get out there. Top of the circle, Kenzie Holsworth with 1:50. Down to the near elbow, slipped and fell, but saved by Zayla Miller. Top of the circle, Leah Parnitsky with 1:45. Far corner, Riley Reichwald, far elbow. Top of the circle, Kenzie Holsworth with 1:40. Howard Grove and Mishicot tied at 47. Holsworth, far elbow into the paint, laid it up, short. Rebound secured by Desiree Kleiman with 1:30 left. We're tied at 47. Callie Krieger, Grove in the 2-3 zone. Callie, your wing, Abby Garceau with 1:21. Garceau, deep far wing, Kylie Schmidt with 1:18. Between the rings, Desiree Kleiman with 1:15. Deep near wing, Abby Garceau with 1:12. Timeline, Kylie Schmidt. Deep far wing, Desiree Kleiman. Bounce between the rings, Kylie Schmidt. Schmidt for Mishicot. Deep far wing to Callie Krieger with a minute to go. Bounce far corner, Kylie Schmidt. Deep far wing, blocked off. Far corner, Kylie Schmidt. Schmidt with 53. Timeline, Abby Garceau with 50. Out of the deep far wing, Kylie Schmidt with 47. Kylie, got to get rid of it. Timeline, Abby Garceau with 41. Out of the deep far wing, Callie Krieger with 38. Will Mishicot squeeze it to the end? Far baseline, Kylie Schmidt with 33. Timeline, Carly Aya, deep near wing, Abby Garceau with 30 seconds left. Mishicot and Howard's Grove tied at 47. Deep far wing, Desiree Kleiman with 25. Top of the circle, Callie Krieger with 22. Timeout, Mishicot, full timeout call.
I can see Garceau over there trying to help himself and call timeout. Called one.
22.6 seconds left in overtime, your score. Mishicot 47, Howard's Grove 47, timeout. This is Mishicot Indian Girls Tournament Basketball on 1240 WOMT and WOMTradio.com.
Keppel Electric of Mishicot. For residential, farm, and light industrial electrical. Fully licensed and insured. Call them at 755-4412. Keppel Electric. Congratulations to the Mishicot girls softball team for doing a great job this season. Special congratulations to Katie Keppel. Call Keppel Electric for all of your electrical projects. Keppel Electric at 755-4412. Good luck to the girls from Keppel Electric.
47-47, Mishicot and Howard's Grove. 22.6 seconds left in regulation. John, Howard's Grove has only committed 2 fouls, meaning they got 4 to give. If you are Howard's Grove, do you burn them now?
I'd burn a couple, absolutely. You burn a couple, and, there's only 22 seconds left in this game. So, now, if I'm Mishicot, though, I'm almost thinking about posting up Kylie Schmidt. Find a way to get her to the block or get her in the lane, posting her up to get her to the rim.
Leah Parnitsky, Zayla Miller, Riley Reichwald, Maddie Koenig, and Mackenzie Holsworth down for Howard's Grove. Mishicot to inbound. Where are they inbounding? Far side line of the forecourt. Right to left as we see it. Callie Krieger, Desiree Kleiman, Abby Garceau, Kylie Schmidt, and Kylie Schmidt top of the circle with Carly Ian on the floor with 20. Kylie, lost the ball! And a whistle and a foul, but if you're Howard's Grove, that's okay. It's on Leah Parnitsky with 16.6 seconds left. It's only the 13th foul on Howard's Grove. It's not a bad foul.
They're going to take it out of bounds exactly where they took it after the timeout.
It'll be her second 13, far side line of the forecourt, right to left as we see it. And Kylie Schmidt, timeline far side, Desiree Kleiman with 14. Desiree dribbling near wing, going to the rack, laying it up in a foul.
You're in good hands with 1240 Radio WOMT.
We are tied at 47 in the foul on whom? Who's it on? Maddie Koenig, I believe. Trying to see who it's on. I don't know who it's on. But anyway, here's Desiree Kleiman at the line for 2 throws. In the air. Got it! Number 22, it's her first 4th team. Kleiman hit it. Mishicot 48, Howard's Grove 47, 10.5 seconds left in regulation. Desiree to get this to a 2-point lead. 1 bounce, 2 bounce. Long. Rebound, Kylie Schmidt with 7. And a foul, and now the clock stops with 7.2. Foul on the floor, but it's okay if you're Howard's Grove because you still have 2 to give. And the foul on whom? It's the 4th team on the Grove. And who's the foul on? They're going to go to the table, and Jerry Halverson is going to let them know. And they're also going to check the clock as well. And I think they're going to probably put a little more time on it. And they're going to call it on Riley Reichwald, her 5th team, I beg your pardon, on the Grove. So they still got 1 to give with 7.2 seconds left in regulation. Mishicot 48, Howard's Grove 47. And Kylie Schmidt to inbound for Mishicot. Near sideline in the forecourt, right to left as we see it. The clock currently has 7.2 seconds left on it. And let's see if they're going to put any time on it. They are. Not a minute 16, they're not. And now we got a mess. Yeah, they're going to stop clock. And this isn't good if you're the players because they can't get the clock taken care of. And now they finally do. They're going to put 0.4 of a second back on, so 7.6. We will keep it here. It is Mishicot 48, Howard's Grove 47. Mishicot will inbound the ball near sideline to the forecourt, right to left as we see it. John, it's imperative that Mishicot get the ball inbound.
Yeah, they have to get the basketball inbound. No 5-second violation here. Have to get it inbound. Once you get it inbound, you draw a foul. Then you get it in bounds again, you draw another foul, and then you get to the 1-1. So really, they're going to have to get it in bounds twice here, Brian.
Well, Kylie Schmidt is going to trigger it in. It'll be from the near sideline of the forecourt, right to left as we see it. Mishicot looking to advance to play either Brookfield Academy or Racine Lutheran Saturday at 4 o'clock at Hartford Union High School in the Division IV Sectional Final. But 7.6 long, precious seconds wait on that clock. And it's Mishicot 48, Howard's Grove 47. Carly Ayotte, Desiree Kleiman, Abby Garceau, Callie Krieger, Kylie Schmidt on the floor for Mishicot. And who's going to inbound the ball? Somebody got to inbound the ball. It's going to be Callie Krieger now.
I'd throw this to the backcourt if I'm Mishicot.
Here, quickly, looking. Lob. Down low, Kylie Schmidt laid it up. No, but she'll go to the free throw line. Beautifully executed play, John, with a double curl. And Kylie Schmidt cutting off the backside almost had a bunny.
Instead of double screen for her.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to go to the backcourt first, Brian.
Yeah.
She rolled all the way to the hoop because she was so wide open.
Fouls on Kenzie Hallsworth, her first 16, and Kylie's free throw. Mishicot 49, Howard's Grove 47, 6.1 seconds left. Now this is a big one here. If you make it, then they got to hit a 3 to tie.
Sure, overtime.
Free throw good. Whistle, timeout Mishicot. That will be their last, I believe. We will keep it here, and I believe it is their last timeout. It's a full, and we'll keep it here. So now it's Mishicot 50, Howard's Grove 47, 6.1 seconds left. John, you got to guard the three-point line and don't foul when you do it.
Well, here's the interesting thing about this situation, Brian. You got to go the full court. You got to go the full court. Now, I'm wondering if I'm Mike Garceau, because you have fouls to give, would you foul in the backcourt here?
Well, in the backcourt, maybe.
Yeah.
In the backcourt, maybe.
You don't want to foul a shooter.
No.
You've got 2 fouls to give.
Yes, you do.
So you could foul in the backcourt. You might even want to, they could take the ball out of bounds down 3 with 4.5 seconds left.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how they use this. Kenzie Hallsworth is their best three-point shooter at nearly 42%. But tonight, a variety of kids, especially Miss Reichwald, have burned them. You've got to guard the three-point line if they get it there and do it without fouling. But let's see, as Howard's Grove has got to go the full 84 speed.
You can run the baseline.
And they're going to inbound it from the far side of the baseline under the Mishicot goal. Mishicot's going to go full court man-to-man. Drop 2 kids back, though. And here's Maddie Koenig, Leah Parnitsky with 5, 4, 3, deep far wing, and a foul on the floor with 2.8. Ooh.
Good foul.
Well, it is, but why didn't you foul in the backcourt?
Well, that's okay. You make her take it out of bounds.
And Howard's Grove is now going to call a full, which I believe is their last time out. The foul on Kylie Schmidt is her third. 15 will keep it here with 2.8 seconds left in regulation. Mishicot 50, Howard's Grove 47. John, do you try to free up Holsworth to try to tie the game?
No, I don't disagree with you, Brian. I think it might have been better to follow the back.
Yeah.
If you fall in the front court, you allow them to set up a play to get open for a three in the front court.
Yeah.
So now you wait and see what happens here. Now you might want to. You've got 2.8 seconds left in this game. Foul them again.
Well, yeah, but you can't.
Not foul them on a shooter. You don't foul a shooter, but foul them again on the inbound.
Well,
sets up again.
But you only got one to give. You only got one.
Yep.
You don't have two. You got one.
Foul again. There's only 2.8 seconds left.
Well, yeah. You just want them to not foul. Guard without fouling. That's the whole key. And Kenzie Holsworth is the young lady to look out for. Maddie Koenig, Leah Parnitsky, Riley Reichwald can shoot it too.
Parnitsky hit a couple earlier tonight too.
And inbounding is Zayla Miller on the far side.
Timeout Mishicot.
And we had them with none left, and apparently they had a 30 left. Okay, they did have a 30 left, so they'll burn it now with 2.8 left. So I guess they wanted to come out and see what Howard's Grove was going to run.
What they're pointing to here is Holsworth is on the far side of the floor. So they're thinking Holsworth's going to run off a staggered screen up above the elbow to get open. In a situation like this, if I'm Mishicot, I am switching all screens.
Oh, yes.
Switching screens. Because if it's a 2-point game, you don't want to switch because the screener can roll back. The person guarding the screener can roll back to the basket. In this situation, I want to switch.
All right, Mishicot 50, Howard's Grove 47, 2.8 seconds left in regulation. Howard's Grove needs a 3 to tie, and they will inbound from the far sideline of the forecourt, left to right as we see it. Zayla Miller to inbound the ball. Here comes a double stagger for Holsworth. They pick her up immediately. The far wing for Leah Parnitsky. 3, no! Foul good, but it doesn't matter. Game over, and the Mishicot Indians are moving on to Hartford. Wow, I couldn't see who put that put back up because we were blocked as everybody in this place is standing going crazy, but it doesn't matter because the Mishicot Indians are on to Hartford Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock and will play either Racine Lutheran or Brookfield Academy for a trip to state. Do we have a score?
Brookfield Academy up 50. Brookfield Academy had 53 to 47 with 9 seconds left.
So it looks like it's going to be Brookfield Academy that Mishicot will play. We'll get a final before we get on out of here. But, boy, everything that we expected and then some, and the Mishicot Indians are moving on. Final tonight in this division.
47, Brookfield Academy won.
Okay, final. So it will be Brookfield Academy against Mishicot at Hartford Saturday at 4 o'clock for a trip to the state tournament at the Resch. Wow. Final again, Mishicot 50, Howard's Grove 49. We're back in a moment. This is Mishicot Indian Girls Tournament Basketball on 1240 WOMT and WOMTradio.com.
Dr. Dan and Dr. Mike and the team at Lakeshore Dental not only have great teeth, they've got great ears too. For listening, they take the time to get to know you and find solutions for your needs. Patient care is the main focus, but they also focus on crowns, bridge work, cosmetic dentistry, and general dentistry. New patients always welcome, multiple payment options available, same-day emergency appointments on the corner of Plank Road and Menasha Avenue in Manitowoc and at LakeshoreDentalSC.com. You're never just a number at Lakeshore Dental. You're part of the family. Actually, you are a number. You're number one.
Mishicot Main Street Auto, located at 506 Main Street. They serve the Mishicot and Kewaunee areas and Manitowoc County. They specialize in oil changes, tune-ups, suspensions, tire sales, and a whole lot more for all of your auto repair and service needs. Give Mishicot Main Street Auto a call today at 654-2200. Again, that's 654-2200.
Back to Kohler in what we thought would happen. Tight. It always is when these two teams play. Howard's Grove by 2, January 7th at Mishicot. Mishicot by 5 at the Grove, February 13th. But, John, the rubber match is the one that was big time because it determines the berth in the sectional championship game Saturday at 4 o'clock at Hartford, and it's Mishicot 50, Howard's Grove 49, Indians in Brookfield Academy Saturday for a trip to the Resch.
I look back at this game, Brian, the biggest play in this basketball game, Mishicot just couldn't find anything offensively. They were struggling left and right, up and down the court, and then, unfortunately, just before Madeline Neer got hurt for Howard's Grove, Abby Garceau hit a huge three-point
big time.
That tied the game at 47.
Yes, it did.
And Mishicot held serve from there on. Kleiman hit two big for it. Was it
one out of two
free throws? And
then a board by Kylie Schmidt.
She got two free throws out of that. Outstanding finish for the Mishicot Indians.
Yeah, and the bummer here is Maddie Neer got hurt, and with 2:21 left when she went down, that was just a bummer. Absolute bummer. You don't want any of that. But, John, psychologically, I don't know how that affected the Grove at all, but you had to think it had to take a little bit out of them emotionally when they saw her go down.
Well, and it took a little emotionally out of them, plus it delayed the game for a couple of minutes.
It did. Yes, it did.
After Garceau hit that three, Howards would have had the possession coming right back.
Yes.
And they didn't.
Yeah. Well, the bottom line is the Indians win, and they're now 22-3. The Grove finishing 21-4. And these two teams get to play each other twice again next season with basically the same cast of characters. Can't wait for that, huh? But anyway, this year not done yet, at least for Mishicot. And again, they'll play Brookfield Academy, a 54-47 winner over Racine Lutheran at Hartford Union High School, Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock. The winner heads to the state tournament at the Resch in Ashwaubenon. We'll have the game on WOMT and WOMTradio.com. Pregame 3:45 Saturday afternoon.